Welcome to the Patriots Archive. Character Profile. Subject: Cecile Cosima Caminades. Cecile Cosima Caminades was born in Paris, France in the 1940s. She spent most of her life in Paris, a city that she greatly admired for its rich culture. In her youth, she witnessed one of her friend's older brothers going away to fight in the Algerian War of Independence, but little else is known about her past. Cecile eventually grew up to become an ornithologist, a scientist who studies birds. It wouldn't be until the Peace Walker incident in 1974 that Cecile became a person of interest. In late 1974, Cecile traveled to Costa Rica to continue her research in Latin American bird species. One day, as she traversed the Costa Rican jungle with a cassette tape audio recorder at hand in pursuit of a Quetzal song, she stumbled upon Las Ruinas de Xochiquetzal. Unbeknownst to Cecile, the ruins led to a Mayan temple that housed an AI laboratory established by the CIA's Peace Sentinel outfit, led by CIA Station Chief Hot Coldman. The laboratory served as the lair of the top-secret Peace Walker project. As Cecile made her way deeper into the ruins, pursuing the Quetzal song with her cassette tape recorder, she eventually stumbled upon the voices of two women. Unbeknownst to Cecile, the voices belonged to Dr. Strangelove and the Boss AI, who were conducting a test exercise within the ancient Mayan temple. With her curiosity piqued, Cecile approached the two voices and unwittingly recorded parts of their conversation, only to be discovered and captured by Peace Sentinel soldiers. She was stripped of her equipment, supplies, passport, and money, left with nothing more than her shirt and undergarments. Blindfolded and restrained, she was held prisoner inside the Peace Sentinel's base, but was kindly cared for by one of the women Cecile had overheard, Dr. Strangelove, who fed Cecile during her captivity and even bathed her each day. Dr. Strangelove reassured Cecile that she could go home in a month, but warned her that if she were to take off her blindfolds, she wouldn't be allowed to leave. In the day spent within the facility, Cecile would occasionally hear the voice of another woman that often sang a strange song. Blinded by her blindfolds, Cecile would never witness the source of the voice, and in turn never suspected that the voice belonged to a machine's artificial intelligence. Cecile finally made her escape on November 19, 1974. After pretending to have to use the bathroom, she managed to find an opening and steal an ID card, a task which proved to be far less difficult than anticipated due to loose security within the facility. Then, as she traversed the facility in search of her confiscated materials, she witnessed all manners of machinery and technology, among them a large tube from which a voice nearby repeated the word "Jack" over and over again. Cecile was eventually spotted by a Peace Sentinel soldier before finally fleeing, barely managing to elude them, but losing the ID card she had stolen along the way to a Peace Sentinel soldier with an orange jacket. Cecile ran as far as she could before succumbing to exhaustion in the middle of the ruins forest. All hope seemed lost. But later that day, legendary soldier and leader of the MSF mercenary outfit, Big Boss, more commonly known as Snake at the time, would stumble upon her during a mission. Believing the mysterious armed man to be a Peace Sentinel soldier, Cecile began to panic, but the man showed no signs of hostility, passing himself off as an ornithologist to further ease her anxiety. Then, after offering her a drink to quench her thirst, he asked for information about her capture, hoping for useful information that could aid his mission. Cecile revealed everything: how she had been chasing a Quetzal song with her cassette recorder until she unwittingly stumbled upon and recorded a strange conversation between two female voices, how she was subsequently captured by soldiers, details regarding her imprisonment, recollections of the woman who treated Cecile kindly during her captivity, along with a second woman's voice who often sang a strange song, Cecile's escape plan, the ID card she had lost, and things she witnessed inside the facility during her escape, including the large tube from which a voice nearby repeated the word "Jack." After hearing everything Cecile had to say, Snake offered Cecile a place in his organization and home, which he called Outer Heaven, reassuring Cecile that she wouldn't need a passport or identification to live there, and that they would take her back to Paris anytime. Cecile accepted his proposition, and the man proceeded to extract her via Fulton recovery system to MSF's base of operations, Mother Base. Once Cecile arrived, Kazuhira Miller, Snake's right-hand man and MSF's second-in-command, had Cecile listen to a tape recording to check if it was the same one she had made prior to her capture, which Cecile confirmed. However, when asked about an alleged friend of hers, Paz Ortega Andrade, who had somehow obtained the confiscated tape and brought it to Snake on November 4, 1974, 2 weeks before Cecile's escape and rescue, Cecile denied knowing her. Despite the strange circumstances of the tape, the topic was quickly forgotten. Following her debriefing, rather than going back to Paris, Cecile decided to stay in Mother Base to enjoy observing seabirds not native to France. During her stay, Cecile aided MSF in a variety of ways. She provided information on the soldier in the orange jacket who possessed the ID card Cecile had stolen during her escape, which proved pivotal to Big Boss's infiltration into the Peace Sentinel's AI laboratory. Furthermore, her knowledge of birds and nature and her skills in tracking and scouting proved to be useful on multiple occasions throughout Snake's missions. Cecile also lent a hand in the mess hall to help make food for MSF soldiers. In one occasion, Cecile worked with Paz Ortega and Amanda Libre to cook the Costa Rican traditional dish gallo pinto, during which she teasingly asked Paz if she was attracted to Snake, an occasion recounted by one of Paz's audio logs. 4 days after Cecile's rescue, on November 23, 1974, Snake finally succeeded in neutralizing Metal Gear Peace Walker and put an end to Hot Coldman's plot. But then, later that year, Paz would hijack MSF's Metal Gear Zeke and finally reveal her true identity as an agent of Cypher, Pacifica Ocean. She offered Snake an ultimatum: become Cypher's military deterrent or witness Zeke being used to launch a nuclear strike on US soil that would frame MSF as an extremist cult. Snake refused the offer, and after an arduous battle, he defeated Zeke, and Pacifica was ejected into the ocean. Following these events, Cecile expressed shock and anger over Paz's true identity, with whom she had planned to go birdwatching, though she admitted that she always found it strange that Paz had somehow obtained her tape. Cecile remained in MSF after the resolution of the Peace Walker incident. As months passed, Big Boss's MSF mercenary outfit continued to grow in size and prowess. It wouldn't be until sometime between late February and early March of 1975 that Cecile was forced to leave MSF. During that time, all civilians within Mother Base were evacuated and sent back to their home countries in preparation for an alleged nuclear inspection that was to be conducted by the IAEA. MSF helped Cecile obtain all the necessary paperwork, and it is believed that Cecile went back to Paris, France. Following her evacuation, Cecile was never to be heard from again. Whether she became aware of MSF's destruction on March 16, 1975 during the Ground Zeroes incident, or whether she kept in touch with any former MSF members after the catastrophic incident remains a mystery, and how she lived for the remainder of her life remains unknown. Character Profile: Cecile Cosima Caminades. Concluded. Patriots Archive. Logging off.